Hello, welcome to Daily News from Al-Jayyad TV. Scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. The House of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted another session of its scholarly meetings. These meetings are attended by various groups of seminarians, clerics, and scholars who ask their questions from the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The questions in the latest round of these meetings revolved around rulings on Hajj, Ihram, contradicting narrations on homes tax, rulings on dividing properties after divorce, rulings on compensation money, etc. Furthermore, in this meeting, one of the scholars asked the following question from His Eminence. If someone performs wudu before the designated time for prayer with the intention of that specific prayer, can they offer their prayer with that wudu? In response to this question, the esteemed religious authorities stated, yes, according to the narrated tradition, which the late martyr has transmitted, whoever delays purification or tahara for prayer until his time has honored the prayer. It is recommended to perform wudu before the entry of the prayer time. Aside from that, the established practice is to generally perform wudu shortly before the entry time of the prayer. If it is objected that this practice is not connected to the time of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, we respond by saying that the validity of the practice does not depend on its connection to the specific period, as the established practice itself has a rational basis similar to apparent and reliable evidence. In all cases in which the jurists have argued based on this practice, it is definitely not necessary for it to be connected to the time of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, unless we say that it is in cases where the non-existence is conclusive. Furthermore, the late Sheikh Ansari has an argument that seems reasonable, although not everyone has accepted it. His statement is that these arguments are used to establish the obligation that has already occurred, and the obligation resides in that particular time. The evidence supporting the obligation before the entry of time is that if someone deliberately wasted water before the time of prayer so that they would be unable to perform wudu during the prayer time, that person would be considered sinful. The dear viewers can tune in these scholarly meetings every day at 11:15 a.m. Qom local time, live on Al-Jayyad TV and other Shia TV networks, as well as the Al-Shirazi application. Ayatollah Sheikh Abdul-Karim Haeri meets Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. On Friday, 26th of Delegations 1444 AH, Ayatollah Sheikh Abdul-Karim Haeri, one of the lecturers of advanced jurisprudence in Karbala, visited the religious center of Qom. During this meeting, he had a meeting with the esteemed religious authority, Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi, seeking his guidance regarding academic activities in the seminaries and the importance of propagating the teachings of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them. Iraqi pilgrimage caravan visits house of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. On Friday, 27th of Delegations 1444 AH, the members of the pilgrimage caravan of Mawqif Jabal al-Sabr paid a visit to the esteemed religious authority Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi in the holy city of Qom. This pilgrimage caravan embarked on a journey on foot from Iraq to the holy shrines of Iran. After visiting the sacred shrine of Hazrat Fatima Masuma, peace be upon her, in the holy city of Qom, they had the honor of being received by Ayatollah Shirazi. These pilgrims also benefited from a lecture by Sayyid Murtaza al-Majid. Activities by Hajj Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Medina. Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi's Hajj Office continues its activities in Medina during the Hajj season of 1444 AH. This office hosts visitors including scholars and believers from different countries and engages in meetings with other religious authorities. This office also addressed religious questions, fulfilled the needs of visitors, and organized supplication ceremonies and congregational prayers. Hajj Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi welcomes delegations of Ayatollah Taqi Mudarresi. During their stay in Medina, Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadegh Husseini Shirazi's Hajj delegation had the honor of hosting a delegation from the office of Ayatollah Sayyid Muhammad Taqi Mudarresi. On Friday, 26th of Delegations, the two delegations discussed the dissemination and implementation of the methodology and the lifestyle of Prophet Muhammad and the AhlulBayt in the world. Hajj Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi welcomes delegations of Ayatollah Gharifi. Members of the delegation of Ayatollah Sayyid Alauddin al-Gharifi, a distinguished religious authority, visited the Hajj Office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi in Holy Medina. During this initiative, which took place as part of the activities of these two delegations during the Hajj season in Medina, both sides engaged in discussions regarding certain religious matters related to the rituals of Hajj. House of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi welcomes delegations of Ayatollah Fayyaz. The Hajj delegation of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi hosted members of the Hajj delegation of Grand Ayatollah Fayyaz in Medina. During this initiative, notable scholars including Sayyid Mehdi Shirazi and Sheikh Talib Salehi, the director of the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, warmly welcomed the visiting delegation. Both sides engaged in discussions and exchanged views on certain issues related to Hajj. Qasrul-Zahra Husayniya commemorates Martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him. During the days of the martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him, the Qasrul-Zahra Husayniya in the holy city of Caravan hosts pilgrims and mourners of the 9th Shia Imam. This Husayniya is prepared to welcome and accommodate pilgrims from various parts of the world, providing lodging, resting facilities, and distributing meals among other services. It is worth mentioning that during these days, the women's section of Qasrul-Zahra Husayniya also held mourning ceremonies. Many women from this holy city attended this mentioned ceremony, expressing the grievances of the 9th Imam and engaging in mourning rituals. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi welcomes young children in Basra, Iraq. On the 16th of Zilqa'dah, dozens of young children attending the summer courses at the Mosque of Hazrat Abbas, peace be upon him, in Basra, visited the office of the Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi in this city. Sayyid Muntadara Maksusi, a member of this office, joined the gathering of these children and spoke about the importance of prayer, kindness to parents, and adherence to the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi donates meat packs to needy in Mazar Sharif, Afghanistan. The office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi in the city of Mazar Sharif, Afghanistan, carried out another charitable initiative in this city. On the 26th of Zilqa'dah 1444 AH, this office distributed meat among dozens of families from the students of Imam Sadiq's school. This action was part of the 15th phase of the charity project, performed with the intention of well-being and the hastening of the appearance of Imam al-Mahdi. AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center mourns martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him. AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center in Baghdad, as one of the centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, held its third mourning ceremony in commemoration of the martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him. The ceremony was attended by dozens of mourners and followers of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, who participated in mourning rituals during their presence at this center. AhlulBayt Center honors spreading of the Earth Day in Madagascar. The AhlulBayt Center, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mahajanga City, Madagascar, celebrated the occasion of the Day of Dahwul Arth, spreading of the Earth Day, by organizing its weekly ceremony of seeking intercession from the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them. The ceremony took place last Friday and was attended by a gathering of believers, including Sheikh Muhammad Reza al-Wasram, the director of the Grand Jurist's office in this city. Al-Banin Institute mourns martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him, in Mayson province, Iraq. The Al-Banin Institute, as one of the centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mayson province, Iraq, commemorated the martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him, by organizing mourning ceremonies. In this gathering, Sheikh Saad ad-Daraji delivered a speech on the sufferings of Imam Jawad, and afterwards the attendees engaged in mourning rituals with the recitation of elegies. Fatima Zahra Institute honors two Iraqi philanthropists in Holy Karbala. On Thursday, 25th of Zilqa'dah of this year, the Fatima Zahra Cultural and Charitable Institute, one of the centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, honored two Iraqi philanthropists. In recognition of their charitable activities in assisting the needy, orphans, and patients, Dr. Qahtan al-Ubaidi and Dr. Hazim al-Abbas were acknowledged. The Hazrat Fatima Zahra Institute had previously honored another Iraqi philanthropist a few days ago. Rasul Adam Center hosts Iraqi pilgrims on Martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him. Hazrat Rasul Azam Institute, one of these centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qazamain, serves the pilgrims during the days of the Martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him. Located on one of the streets of this holy city, this center provides accommodation for mourners, resting places, holds congregational prayers, and organizes mourning ceremonies in multiple sessions.